Hey guys, today I'm just going to do a little walk around video of what I've done to my car since I've got it and some of the stuff that it had on it when I bought it. This is a 2015 BMW M4 with a 6-speed manual transmission, and I bought it in November, the beginning of November. So right now it is April 1st. This is not an April Fool's joke, but I've had the car for a little while. I just registered it a couple weeks ago at the end of March, the middle of March actually. So I just wanted to do a little walk around. I've put about 4,000 miles on the car. Went to a couple events. But yeah, I got the car in November, like I said. It had 9,700 miles on it when I got it. And now the car has 13,581 miles. It is a clean title car, no accidents, anything like that. The car was basically just not driven, but the owner before me did some nice stuff. He did these tints on all the windows, including the front. The front, I believe, is 35%, and each side is 20%, I believe. After I got it, I just added a little Instagram tag. It did come when I bought the car with these carbon side skirts, which have been pretty good so far. I have hit the middle a little bit and high-sided in a parking garage at an event last week. Also has this carbon front lip done by the same company. And the day I got it, it didn't have the lip on it, and I put it on. Some of the screws holding it in were stripped, so it did end up falling off a little bit on this side and doing some damage. So I had it off for a little while, ordered bigger screws with washers on the backside, and just ended up putting that back on actually yesterday. I think it looks good. It's just a little low. The car is lowered on H&R lowering springs, so that lip will probably hit a few things in its lifetime. The car does have a sunroof, not the carbon roof package. But that's okay, I don't really mind it. It has carbon rear wing. My favorite part is the AWE tuning exhaust that's on this car. Sounds amazing. Not a lot of that tinginess that these cars usually get. I think it sounds really good. They do have, not sure if you can see it, they do have a plate that helps hold the exhaust up. I'll throw a picture in the video if I can find it. Also a Forsteiner rear carbon diffuser, which I think looks great compared to the stock diffuser that comes on the car. It is on stock rims, the blue calipers. I decided to wrap the bars in the front. You can see in there, they are wrapped. Wasn't too hard, just pop the grills out and just wrap it from the front and then bend everything around the back. Wasn't too hard, but we'll see how long it stays. With rain and everything, if it starts to peel up, we'll see if that starts happening. Overall, on the outside, it's cosmetically, I think, pretty clean. It's dirty right now physically, but as far as like nicks in the paint, there is a chip or two in the front. But you're gonna get those driving the car. So, as internals, like I said, it is a 6-speed manual. It also came with red M1, M2 buttons and red start stop, red buttons that are over the climate control and volume. They do just pop off. You can pull them off. They're just covers, but cool little touches. Phone magnet, which is nice. It's like integrated into the vents, so it's nice. Just put a magnet on the back of your phone, and that works. Got some air fresheners in here from BMW. One of them came with the car. The other one is from my parents' X6 that they didn't use. It has the carbon fiber trim on the inside here. Back seat still. And I also did wire through the center console here to the back. Lights that are under the front. So if I put my camera down here for a sec, you'll be able to see that if I plug these in, they come on and they're any color you want. I have a remote in the car that shows me I could choose any color I want. They're on both sides. They do a cool little boot up pattern when you turn the car on. And then under the hood, I did some of my own little touches. One of my buddies has a 2020 M4 comp, and he has front mount intakes, which were a little expensive for me, so I went with SSR intakes. I got them and then painted them, so they are painted red. And then I also got red anodized caps for all the things under the hood. The intakes sound pretty good when the car's, running and you're in a higher gear and the turbos are spooled up. They do sound pretty good. They whistle pretty loud. And I just like that air noise. It also has a piggyback tune setup. I'll probably take that off some point soon. It keeps the ECU stock, so if you have any problems, it won't be able to tell that it's on a tune since it is a piggyback system. I'd like to switch over to boot mod or boot mode, whatever you like to call it. I have a couple friends that are running that system, and it runs pretty good. So I think that's what I'm going to switch over to eventually. Other than that, I want to get the charge pipes done because they are known for cracking. The stock ones are made out of a thicker plastic, so swapping them over to metal ones would be better. So I'll probably do that at some point, and then as well as the crank hub is known to be a problem in these cars. I have not done it yet. I probably will, especially if I'm going to tune the car for more. It would probably be a good idea to do that, but I haven't done it yet, and with the low miles that are on the car, I'm not too worried. It is more likely to happen in the automatic versions or DCTs, whatever you would like to call them. So with me being manual, I'm at a little bit less of a risk, but I am going to try and get them done eventually. But other than that, that is about everything for the car that I have done and what it came with. This carbon strut brace Comes on all M, I believe, from the 2015 to the 2020 mark for the F80s or F82s in my case. For those of you who don't know, that's the M3 is the F80 and the M4 is an F82. And then if you go to the convertible version, be F83 for the M4s and F81, I believe, for the M3s. But they all have the carbon strut brace, if I am correct. But this is about everything I've done so far and what is done with the car currently. I hope to post more content with it, going to shows and events. So I am excited. We'll catch you guys in the next video.